It was over 2 years ago. We went to San Clemente Island for field day. And I was introduced to this antenna. This is the MFJ Long Ranger. I think Adam just told me about it. I didn't even really know how it functioned or what about it other than it was a really high performing antenna. And because I trust just about anything Adam says, K6ARK, when it comes to antennas, I went and bought one and I tested it from this park. And it was one of my highest performing 2-meter vertical antennas ever. It's a telescoping whip, meaning you got little sections here and you can break these, right? These will break. So I oftentimes leave this in my pack and I leave a signal stick on my radio to bang around when I'm, doing whatever. But when it comes to performance, taking this out to like a summit, doing summits on the air, this absolutely kills it. It is a half wave antenna, different from a traditional rubber duck. So half wavelength meaning it's resonant when it's fully extended on 2 meters. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have some kind of a ground plane. It doesn't really matter that much. It's very forgiving and it's extremely effective. Well, sadly, the MFJ company pretty much has gone defunct at this point. It's gone out of business. And so this wonderful antenna, which was already really difficult to get your hands on, they started selling out really quickly, became unobtainium. Poof, it was gone. But good news, Intellitron, sold by Gigaparts, started selling the same antenna. Now they have it labeled as the HA-1711S, but let's do a side-by-side here. These things are the same antenna. And I've come out here to my favorite park for antenna testing to see if it stacks up against the Long Ranger. And yes, they are literally the same antenna. Everything about it is the same. Now, of course, I can't leave my other buddy out of this. This is the Smiley half wave, and it's a little bit shorter, and it's every bit as good. So let's test these guys out. It's gonna be an easy test today. It's just 2 meters, and we got 3 absolute smoke show antennas to do a comparison. So how this works is, I'm sitting at the park. I have my receiver set up at home. It's a software-defined radio. It's recording the audio it hears on 2 meters. So I'm gonna drive into it with my handheld, and we're gonna do a comparison, a signal-to-noise ratio test, and an audio quality test. I brought up my highest, at least voted by you, highest quality radio for transmit on the audio path, and so you're gonna hear the best example of my voice, hopefully, over at my house, which is about a mile away.
This is Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu testing with the MFJ Long Ranger at 17:35 p.m.
I guess that's implied by saying 17:35. That's it, 2 meters, done with the MFJ Long Ranger. Let's swap it out for the Intellitron, the Intelliranger.
This is Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu testing the Intelliranger 2 meter only half wave antenna by Intellitron at 17:35.
Easy peasy. Quality wise, literally the same thing. They're just identical in every way. And then last but not least, this one actually travels with me the most, I'd say. Partially because it is flexible. It's got a spring base, because yeah, they gotta have a little bit of a matching unit, I assume. I guess so. Half wave, right? It's gotta have that. But it's a little bit shorter in the compact sense, so here we go.
Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu testing with the Smiley half wave at 17:36 p.m. Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu.
Shouldn't get any harder than that. I absolutely am excited to see the results, but I expect them to be all identical. I expect them to be the same as when I tested this 2 years ago. They were fantastic antennas. I believe these beat the J-poles. I think these are pretty much unbeatable by most antennas. I think the only one that got close was the Smiley 5/8 wave, which makes sense. That's also a very good antenna, but these are really, really nice. Again, you keep a signal stick or a rubber duck. Just keep the rubber duck, the stock rubber duck. Throw it on your HT. That's what stays on your backpack. And then you hit it with the half wave when you get to where you're going. Again, something portable, doing summits on the air, whatever. That's when you deploy it. Josh, what are the results for this antenna showdown today?
Wait a second, Park Josh. There's no way we can do this test without having a staple or a control, right? So here it is. Here's the control against a rubber duck stock antenna.
Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, transmitting on a rubber duck antenna, just a staple rubber duck antenna at 1743.
All right, that's more like it. So here are the numbers, and you can see Long Ranger is still at the top, but only by about 3 dB versus the Intellitron, which is 6 dB to an S unit. That gets you about a half S unit, and I am unsure, like when I do all these, that from an experimental point of view, that's in the noise, if you will, to me. This is obviously not lab conditions. I could have a tree blowing in the wind slightly different somewhere between my house and the park. So I give that pretty much the same verdict to the Intellitron. I do really think they are the same antenna. The Smiley is taking up the rear of the pack of 3, but not bad. Again, you're about 3 dB off of the Intellitron. And again, I pack the Smiley a lot because look at the size of it. All in all, they're 3 fantastic antennas. And the fun for me is look at the difference on the stock antenna versus the Long Ranger at the top. That's what, 12 dB about? That's pretty interesting. So that's like 2 full S units. You're 2 S units louder. And at the edges of kind of your space for line of sight, that would be the difference between being heard and not being heard. So a little bit of insurance. You keep your rubber duck on you or a signal stick or something along those lines. And you throw one of these in your pack. It's really a nice little thing to have, particularly if you do summits on the air. If you do ever do summits on the air over simplex, you're really going to enjoy an antenna like this. Now, the eagle-eyed among you might have noticed that the initial test was much higher dB rating. So what's that about? Well, not too long ago, I switched from a 17-foot vertical from these tests for a dual-band antenna to a discone antenna. And the primary reason I was kind of unifying my shack. I added a scanner, and I've got my SDR, which is all running off that same discone antenna with a audio preamp at the base. Now, the numbers you're seeing on the original video was against a just dual band VHF UHF antenna, 17-footer though, so it was a really, really good antenna. The comparisons though are apt for dB, however, assuming all things being equal, that's the comparison against that one new antenna that I'm using for all these park type of tests. So FYI, that's why the numbers were different.
All right, that'll do it. Were you surprised by the results? If you want to get yourself an Intellitron or a Smiley, I will leave the link in the video description so you can check it out. I have no idea how many of these things they have. I mentioned this on a live stream like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and they already started selling like hotcakes over at Gigaparts. You can get 10% off if you use the code JOSH at checkout when you check out the Intellitron half-wave 2-meter only antenna. I'm Josh, KI6NAZ 73.